Amid the Sonoran Desert stands this venue, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
20. Kings. Up.
Mayfield comes out throwing. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. He's slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. On second and 10, Mayfield again. That is caught by Brian Thomas. The ball's out, he lost it. And the Cardinals grab it. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return. They had gotten the ball moving. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
Hey, alert 33.
Baker throwing again. Completes another one to Thomas. And he's taken down at the 30. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
180.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Fails to find his running back. And now it's second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
180.
Running back sent in motion left. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Third and long, Mayfield. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and goal. Here's Walker. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be second and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
180! Real.
From the gun, Mayfield. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
180! Run. Point it right. What's that?
Here we go. It's Mayfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Nick starting with the pass. Big strike here to Williams. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. On is Katie York for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
180! Stop!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down. Big gain downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Rams take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. It is caught left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Nix off the play action. He's got it near the 8. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals trim the lead to 1. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy at B-Ref, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jordan Lewis on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
180.
Mayfield now from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Walker on 1st down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
180.
Baker now from the gun. Getting out to his left. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey! Run. Kings! Stop!
Baker now. It's on the deep shot. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down. Now an inside give to Walker. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and his bounce outside nabs him 7. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the...
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Rams take a second quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's a Cardinals first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Throw left is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Cardinals 14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to the air. Nix after the pick. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Taken in by Williams outright. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Once more, it's Nix. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. 1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Short pass brought in. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Handoff to Walker from the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 13. He puts everything behind this one. Brought in inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 13-point lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He's got it inside the 10. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. To throw, here's Nix. The back grabs it. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 1-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Evans now to return. And he's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. It's the Rams beginning their drive here. They've got first down from the 31.
180. Run. Watch out.
From the gun, Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Walker now from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Motioning left is Thomas. Running for the first with Edwards. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they fake it on 4th and 1. He's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble, as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
It's his targets. That's Torrey Horton. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on top.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jimmy Ward has it. He's off to the races. Into the red zone. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6. 2nd time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough 2nd pick 6 to watch.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to the air following the pick 6. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. On 1st down, it's Nix. tracking this one down. It's Blue. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick six.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Getting right back to it after that interception. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Blue. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. A 3rd down run with Blue. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Next, quick out wide, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. They crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap to Nix. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Nix to throw. And screen here to Blue. He's across midfield into Rams territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And the Rams add a man to the secondary. We've got 5 in the nickel, 3rd down. Nix from the gun. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Going for it on fourth. Knicks. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Into Evans from the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a give inside to Edwards. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And there's an extra DB out there on the field now for the Cardinals. 3rd down coming.
180! Kings! Run. What's that?
Baker now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
180! Point it right. Hey, alert! Scott!
Mayfield to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Knicks with it on first. He rolls to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Knicks now to throw. Was on target to Williams. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Oh, my son!
Taken in by Williams outright. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Space to the left. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st down. Here's Baker. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd down, Mayfield to pass. Ball finds his running back, Gus Edwards. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
180!
Throwing Baker. That finds Adams downfield. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
180!
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. That's a screen play to Edwards. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You could see that screen develop as the lineman throw right out in front. Sets up a nice gain. Love to see a running back utilize the big man in front of him.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
20!
So we're through 3 here. The Rams up by a couple of scores as we look ahead to the 4th. And Brock, they are in control of that football. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
Baker throwing again. The right side caught by Thomas. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
On 3rd down, Ruffin. He's got the 1st down before they can make the tackle. So let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty.
Run, run, run. 180!
From the gun, Mayfield. Completes another one to Thomas. Again, he's got room. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams have likely locked up the win right there. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Kicks off the play action. He lofts it deep left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game. Massive hit! The ball is out! And they steal it back on the return. And Arizona takes it back for a touchdown. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
180!
Here's Baker. There's a screen out for Walker. He breaks the tackle. Keeps it moving. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be Until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
180! Scott!
Walker running to the right. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set. 180. What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Mayfield keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Good. 20. What's up?
They give up the gut to Walker. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
180. What's up?
This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Rams approaching win number 7 on the year. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Running with Walker again. And all he can get is 1 yard. Land that right into the defensive front.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
180. What's up?
Staying with Walker. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. To the ground with Walker. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. Jake Elliott's on now to attempt this field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash.
A 25-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that mix. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Who gets the handoff? And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Taking a big shot for the end zone. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Cardinals first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Nix to throw again. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe 2 more snaps.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Glendale.